Evening everyone, T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. So as you know, we went over XRP, we talked about the close and on the trend line, and we're still within this descending wedge. So, and technically you could say we're in this uptrending as well in this area. So until we fall through or break through, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where we're at, but we've been on a falling wedge for a much longer amount of time period. So that's what overwhelmingly takes control here. So that's what's going on with XRP. I want to get into two though real quick, VeChain and ZIL. So I'm going to start with ZIL. I want to do this downtrending support resistance like we did so I can show you the falling wedge we're in, because I really do think it helps. And this is from the daily perspective, guys. So this has been going on for some time. This isn't just, hey, this just happened. And you can see we had a daily close. We're closed right about here. We're going to base it on that close to this close, because we have some, accuracy, because we just closed the daily. We can do it just like that. So that's a nice downtrend. Actually, no, it's not, because I would rather it be starting right here. That's actually pretty good, just like that. So that's a good downtrend that we're on ZIL. And then let's get this other one for that's the resistance. We got to get the support. We came down. So I think we should start right here, because that's where we're starting the pattern. I think that's the most accurate way to do it. Came down from the top. Held support several times. Every time we came into the support, we would bounce off of it. So that's, this is a nice standing. So that's what it looks like. So we've been trading within it. And that fall down that we had on all of it, with Bitcoin making that little fall, it really did make it to where we were trading within this downtrending channel. So this is the channel we're trading in. That's what it looks like if you want to take a picture of it, just so you have it. Because then if we trade out of this zone, we could have a very quick uptrending. Start here, but this would have to use it real nicely, real tightly as uptrending support. Excuse me. And then we've got, and it's not even a real good measuring tool to use right now, but I mean, we could go right here and say we had a few wicks right here, and we pulled up, and we're doing something like this to try to break through here. And that's something you could say, absolutely. Except that's part of the downtrending wedge, the falling wedge. So you're just kind of making it fit your agenda. But there really hasn't been another time in this pattern where you could do this. So it absolutely could do this. So I want to show you both angles. So that's what you're looking at right now with ZIL. I already showed you XRP. Now we got VeChain. And it's similar to ZIL. It really is. VeChain is very similar to ZIL. And I'm going to stay in the daily because, like I said yesterday when I was doing it, we just had a close in the daily. We'll come up to the top of the candle wick on this one because it looks pretty good. And you guys might be like, why is he updating again? Well, because I did XRP, but I haven't done a real good VeChain and ZIL one for the downtrend. So I think it's my my duty to come on here and actually do this because I care. And if I don't do it, nobody else will. I mean, that looks fucking beautiful right there. Like that. That's perfect. So that's the channel it's in. And yes, it's a tightening channel for VeChain. But you'd expect it to trade like this, ladies and gentlemen. We came down, touched, came up, kind of consolidated, touched, came down and touched around here, came back up. So this looks pretty good to me. And then if you want to say, hey, we're starting an uptrend, prove it. VeChain, ZIL, and the rest need to prove it. Simply like that, guys. They're going to prove this uptrend one way or another. And then they've got to pull off something right here because we're coming down, especially with ZIL and VeChain. You can see it. We've got something like that that's starting to form. And if we can break through this, we might have something going here, but we're getting locked off in a box here, ladies and gentlemen. So that's your updated with VeChain and ZIL. We've got DGB that we already know what kind of trend it's on, but if you want to add an uptrend line, I have no problem with it. Because after all, with confluency comes accuracy. And then if it is on this uptrending line, we're the first of the game within a proper channel. Right? So, and then we're going to come down here with DGB. We just did ZIL V-Chain, but this is DGB. And this is what we're looking at, like this, guys. So, that's DGB. And this can actually... let's make this a little more accurate. That's more accurate now. That's perfect. To me, that's perfect. Man, that gives me an erection. Whew. I love DGB. I won't miss DGB again. XLM. And you see XLM. Now we can adjust based on the daily close. And we can actually come down. Oh, yes. But we'll just keep it. But we could have come down. But you see now on the daily close, we have some confluency. We know it was right there. That's what we're looking at. And now if XLM can keep breaking up, we could, theoretically, you see that up channel? We can draw on an arrow. Oh, yes. If we're going to do it for the rest, we might as well do it for XLM. And if we can break this, now we're on an uptrend. God, I love this. There's so much stuff going on, but man, I love this shit. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. Turn that bell notification to all. If you want to join Tom's Army, links in the description. If you want to check out my Twitter, my Swing Traders Anonymous, or my asshole headquarters, there's a link in the video description below. If you're new or returning, please hit that subscribe button. I'll be back when appropriate, but this is the best depiction I could give you of XRP, XLM, DGB, V-Chain, and ZIL. I hope it helps. Stay blessed.